Shemai GTA heroes and zeros, do you ever want to escape the griefers? Or do you just want to sneak up on a Mark II oppressor and blow it up? Then the RC Bandito could be your ultimate way to assist you to achieve this goal. Now this is on offer this week, but I'm going to help you make your mind up on is it worth it by taking you through a bit of a guide and review on this little radio controlled car. First I'm going to take you through the customization, which is quite important for the first bit, and then I'm going to show you how to use it and how it helps you. So here we are at the Arena Wars. Yes, we do actually need to have an Arena Wars workshop to be able to upgrade this car, to be able to put the bomb on it. Now the remote bomb will cost you 261,250, so it's quite expensive, but it is important. And then you have the kinetic or EMP mines, so they cost about nearly 150 grand. And then finally you will need the jump, the vertical jump, 100%, which will cost 210,000. So that I'd say the bomb and the jump are the most important, although the mines will be useful, as I'll show you later on. So this is how you call it. For your interaction menu, go to inventory and launch RC Bandito. So this basically throws us our body into the actual radio controlled car. So we are no longer on the map, we are off the radar. Nobody can see us, but do bear in mind that people can lock on with their missiles, so a Mark II oppressor can lock onto you if they accidentally pick you up or if they see you and go for you. Now this is how you pick a target. Notice you can drive underneath cars quite easily. Some cars you cannot drive underneath as well because of clearance, obviously. We're going to pick a target here. This is quite a basic target. This is a guy who is AFK. Now press the two shoulder buttons if you're on joypad, or you press the Q button if you're on keyboard, and it's as simple as that. The bomb has exploded and we've blown up our first enemy. Now one advantage this RC car has over the RC tank is speed. It's a lot faster than the tank. However, it's still slower than your probably your average car. But here's an example of me travelling across the desert off-road to catch up with these dudes, and in order to make that bombing happen. So here we are up road. They're a bit slower than me, and then they seem to have stopped and they don't realise that I'm coming at them, and kaboom! Although not everybody's going to be so naive. Now why don't you use the EMP mines, because that is going to disable your foe for a few seconds to allow you to blow him up. So here we are, deposit the mine, then wait in hiding. They can't see you on the radar, they shouldn't be able to see you, and they can't hear you. So once this car goes by, disabled, go fast and get the mine detonating as you're moving, and kabam, foe is gone. But why have they called it the RC Bandito, which is obviously a homophobic slur? It's very 1950s, and I'm a bit disappointed in Rockstar for going this kind of route. So yeah, if you're disappointed by that, then do drop Rockstar a line. So it's time to come to the analysis of is it worth it? But first, I should mention a few other things. It's very durable. It can take 3 RPG rockets, and also, as soon as you blow up or get out of it, then you will reappear not where you last were with the Bandito, but you'll be reappearing where you were when you first got into it. So this can be a good tactic. So if you drive a fair distance to your target and blow up, then you'll respawn miles away from them, and it'll confuse them as to why you're so far away, and you attack them. Also, if you're trying to escape somebody who's griefing you and get miles away from them, you could respawn back in their vicinity, so that's not great. So anyway, is it worth it? Back to that question. Well, here's a breakdown of the costs. On the right is the cost with discount, so it's 2.4 million, including the Arena Workshop. So if you've got that, it's going to be a lot cheaper. But full price is 3.2 million, which is more than the RC tank, which is 2.5 million with the turret, which you will need to upgrade to probably a plasma turret is your ideal. But comparing the two, there are slight differences to them, so I think ideally you want to buy both of them. But if you don't have either, then I would buy the RC Bandito this week while it's on discount, and get the Arena Workshop when you can afford it to upgrade it in the future. and because you will need the upgrades to put the bomb on, etc., because that is essential. RC Bandito, I think it's better against vehicles because using the EMP mine, you can sabotage them and blow them up. As long as it's not a fully armoured vehicle, such as an Urgent Pickup Customer tank like that. Oh, that's a sticky bomb. And if you're attacking people on foot, then they can hear you coming a mile off because of the sound of the car. So it's a bit more tricky, but it is achievable. Of course it is. But I think the RC tank, although it's slower, much slower, I think it's quieter, therefore, and it's got a weapon on it, so it can attack from a distance. So it's better against foot traffic. So I think ideally you want both of them because they are both going to be of value to you. Also, you don't have the cooldown if you switch between the RC Bandito to the tank. So both of these are off the radar as well. So they are both excellent for not being detected, and they can both be locked on by Mark II oppressor missiles or any other kind of lock-on missiles. So very comparable in various aspects, but very different in others. So if you found this useful, then do drop a like and give me your comments on what your thoughts are on these vehicles. But thank you very much for watching and have a great weekend.